Okay, this is my interview on Saturday 27th of October 2017 with U Koko Tan, who was, his last position was Deputy Minister of Mines. So maybe can we start with when were you born and where were you born?
You see, I was born in 1930 at a place called Ngaputo. And Ngaputo is a small town in the Basin district in Irrawaddy division. And my father was the employee, government employee in the what they call land records department.
What's that mean?
My father, is a clerk, and my mother was one daughter of a family of was farmers.
Farmers.
They own certain farm, rice farming. You see, rice farming is their main job.
And your father, I didn't understand what his role was in the government. What was it? It was what, land reclamation, land...
No, he was just, you said the land records department.
Land records, what's it mean?
They keep the record of that land,
the records
agricultural
department.
land, who owns it, and what area they own, and this kind of thing.
Right.
Yeah. Just an ordinary clerk. Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
And how many of them were you? How many children?
Altogether 4 children. Yeah, I was a second young. I had an elder daughter, and then next is myself, and I got 2 brothers younger than me.
And what was your life like at that time?
And you see, if I remember this, you see, I think around about 1941, see, there was a World War #2, and Japanese occupied Myanmar. At that time, I was about 10 years old, and I was studying in the, I think, 6th standard in Basin town. And because of the Japanese occupation, you see, most of the people who lives in the town ran away to the nearby smaller town or certain villages. Therefore, my family also moved over to Ngaputo, my mother's native town, and stay there during the Japanese time. There was no work, school were closed, and Japanese soldiers were all over the place. And the reason we went to our native town was that, you see, Japanese were not frequented that area. We are free of the Japanese. But all the schools were closed. Everything was closed. Therefore, I had nothing to do. You see? And that was about when I was about 10 years old.
How long were you there for?
Yeah. You see, one thing I remember very well is that in the same way as we moved from town, bigger town to the smaller town, one family, I think from Basin or from Yangon, moved over to Ngaputo. They came over to Ngaputo, same place we went there. And for some reason, they rented our house in Ngaputo. You see, we rented the house to them, to that family, and we moved over to our grandmother's place. You see? And the people who rented the house, the man was with a Chinese man, Burma-born Chinese man. but he was married to the Myanmar girl. See? And that Myanmar girl was a very good educated girl. And she has a degree in Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Education degree holder. You see, the reason I remember is I still remember her photograph hang up in the house with the gown and everything, you know. Graduation dress. We had a look at it, and all of us wanted to become like her. That's a reason we, after the World War, we made more interested in the education, and that's how I became the engineer, and my elder sister became the economist. And my younger brothers are all graduated. Yeah.
So how long?
Yeah.
How long did you stay there in that small town?
Maybe 4 years during the whole Japanese period. Only after that, when Japanese went away, and we got the independence and that kind of thing. Then we moved back to Beijing and started the school again.
So did you therefore finish school much older than normal?
Yeah, much older because of this Japanese period.
And when you were in the small town, was there enough to eat and life?
Yeah, because we are farmers, you see.
Right.
And there was no sort of business, no trade in everything. There was plenty of rice.
So it was a sort of carefree existence.
Yeah.
You didn't really know it was a war.
No, we did not know too much about it. Yeah.
So you came.
The only thing is the Japanese came and they didn't stay in our town. You see, they just moved about. Yeah.
Right. So no, you didn't really notice.
Not too much about Japanese.
Right. So when you went back to your main village, you started again as you must have been 14 or something.
Yeah.
You started high school.
Yeah, high school. Yeah.
At 14 or 15.
Yeah. And then I think after I continued studying there, and then I passed a matriculation examination in Beijing town, and from there on I joined the university
in Yangon.
In Yangon, that was in 1947. I joined the university in 1947.
So you must have jumped classes. You must have done high school quite quickly.
I did, you see. What I did was, you see, as I said to you, I had my elder sister, and she is about 2 years older than myself, therefore she is in the higher class. And when after the World War, she also went to the school, and she was in the higher class than myself. And matriculation examination comes, and those days education was a little bit different, therefore anybody can sit. Right? You see, after my own school examination, I said the matriculation examination, jumped one or two classes and passed.
So you got back to normal age. And did your sister go to Yangon as well? Yeah.
We went to. You see, we passed the matriculation same year. Same year. Therefore, we were sent to Yangon to study, but we stay in the hostel. My father's families were in Beijing. They remained in the family.
So, do you attribute your interest in being educated to the lady who rented your house?
Yeah.
Not your parents. Your parents did not push you to become educated?
No, I don't remember. We just wanted to be like that.
So when you went to Rangoon University in 1947, it must have been a period of big change in Rangoon, right?
Yeah.
What was it like living in Rangoon in 1947?
You see, when we went to the university, Rangoon University buildings were partly occupied by the American soldiers. I think they opened the school building as a hospital. Therefore, most of our class were done by bamboo sheds, not in the university itself. That was maybe, the university, I was there 6 years, maybe 2-3 years like this. Only after that, I went to the proper school and the university.
When the Americans left. And, because it was a period when Burma was looking to get independence, and were the students all politically interested, or were most of you just interested in your studies?
I don't think I was politically interested at all, you see. I think Burma became independent in 1948 or something, just after 1 year after this, but we continue with the school.
And how did you choose? Did you go straight into engineering?
Engineering, yeah.
Why?
You see, there was a change of education system at the time when we got there. You see, normal circumstances, after passing matriculation, you have to go to what they call intermediate level. There's a 2 years intermediate classes, 2 years classes. Only after passing the 2 years in the university, you see, you can choose your career, either to go to education, medical, or engineering, or this kind of thing. That was a normal. But when we got to the university in 1947, there was a change of the system. You see, we don't need to go to the intermediate class. If you want to join engineering, you go straight to engineering. Therefore, we were sent to engineering classes straight away. 200 people.
Mining engineering or just...
No, just engineering. Those days there was no mining. Right. No mining classes at all.
Right.
Just engineering. You see, it could be civil engineering, electrical or mechanical. Then that's the only engineering subject being taught at that time. There was no mining.
And presumably this was because there's a desperate need for engineers in the country because of the war.
That is correct, yeah. Mm.
So your course was how many years? The course at university, how long did it take?
6 years.
6 years for
Around
mining?
1947 to 1953.
That's longer than normal.
Because normally, you see, 2 years in the intermediate, 4 years in the university. But they put the two together, therefore all 6 years in the university, at the engineering classes.
So we're now at 1953, around that.
Yeah, 1953, as I said to you, those days, engineers were very in great demand. So all the departments come and offer us the job. And therefore, I joined what they call irrigation department. Irrigation department. I applied for it and I got the appointment in the irrigation department. But before I actually went and joined the department, you see, there was an advertisement in the newspaper saying that is Burma Corporation Limited wanted certain people to be scholar for the mining engineering. Anybody who is interested to apply for that, and they will send to England for further training. That was an advertisement in the newspaper in 1953. I read the newspaper, and therefore instead of going to irrigation department, I applied for this, and I was selected. And the reason I applied for, not that I know anything about mining. As I said to you, my native time is flat. No, I don't think I have ever seen any mountain at all. Anyway, the only reason why I joined this is, as far as I can remember, is the chance to go to England. You see? Anyway, I was sent to England and to Cambon School of Mines.
To which school?
Cambon School of
Cambon.
Mines.
Where is that?
That was in Cornwall.
Cornwall.
On Cornwall. You see, one thing about this is that, you see, those days we got in Cornwall called Cambon School of Mines. And another mining school we know is situated in London School of Mines. At the interview, I was told that I'll be sent to Cambon School of Mines. I asked the interviewer, why not sent to London School of Mines? Because we don't know Cambon, right? We want to go to London, you see? He said, I'm the Cambon man, good enough for me and good enough for you.
So off to Cornwall.
Anyway, I went to Cambon School of Mines.
1954.
1953.
Same year.
And the school term is 3 years school term. Therefore, I finished in 1956. 3 years.
And what was it like living in England after?
Yeah, you see, England is just after the war, and they were mostly poor, not like the present day. Anyway, one thing, the actual schooling, no problem. You see, I was trained as an engineer, and the mining engineers is just another subject. Mostly physics, chemistry, mathematics are same subject. Therefore, very easy for me, Anyway, schooling days, you see, I don't have any special thought about it. But one thing very important to me is this. This Cambon School of Mines has no boarding facility. No boarding facility. You see, most of the school has a hostel and there's no facility. Therefore, people like us have to find their own place to stay, to attend the school. Yeah? Therefore, I stay in the same town as Cambon School with one family, which is a British family. They have no children. Yeah? They treated me like their child. Yeah? And the father was working with compressor company called Holman's Brother. I don't know whether it is still in existence or not. The man was, the husband was working there as a foreman, and they got no children, and the wife looked after me, and they gave me a room to stay, and I stayed there for 3 years.
And how did you find them?
Then it's very important to me. The reason I stay with the English family, I know a lot of English way of life. You see, one thing. Another thing is, they got no family, they got no children. Therefore, everywhere they go, they take me along. Therefore, I meet so many people as a child. And British people, the weekend they move about, and therefore I was always taken along with them as I went all over the place. Therefore, I met a lot of people in Cambon area through them, because they treated me like their child, you see. And that opportunity was because Cambon School of Mine has no hostel. Otherwise, I will stay in the hostel and do not meet with any family. But I stay with their family and stay like they are.
What was their name? Can you remember?
I don't remember.
So you lost touch with them when you came back?
Yeah, I lost touch with them, yeah.
But life was good. You
Very
enjoyed
good,
your time in
there. Only one man, one child for them, you see.
So you found the British welcoming for you?
Yeah.
Were you the only Burmese in Cambourne?
No, you see, I think when we were sent, the two of us were sent together. I stayed with one family, another friend of mine stayed with another family. And not only us, other people from other countries, like African and mostly the Malaysian, they all stay with different families.
And you were paid. Did you have pocket money because of
by that company?
By the company. So you could live okay. It wasn't
money is no problem. You see, but I think they deposited it into the bank, and I just take it out and pay them. Yeah.
And presumably part of the deal was when you finished, you'd go back and work with them.
Yeah.
So
all expenses are paid by the fees for their schooling and pocket money and this kind of thing.
So we come to 1956 and you finished?
No, before that, you see, during this period, there were school holidays, isn't it? What to do, isn't it? Therefore, through the friends in the school, we talk about what to do school holiday. And those days, I don't know why, I was very interested in camping. Very interested. Maybe I have no money, you see. Therefore, I was very interested in camping. Therefore, I joined the camping club. Through the post office, I can join it. And they give me pamphlet and where to go and this kind of thing. And I bought a motorcycle and back on the motorcycle, and during my holidays I went around all over England on my motorbike.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
By yourself or with friends?
By myself, you see. Therefore, I went all over Cambourne, Wales and Scotland.
Wow.
Yeah, all over the places, all on motorbike.
And you put a tent up at night, or?
Yeah, I put up the tent there, stay there.
Cold.
And that was another very strange life for myself. And another thing I remember staying in Cambourne is this. You see, as I said to you, I came to know a lot of British family, and I don't know whether you know about this or not. There was a kind of the organization called MRA,
No.
Moral Rearmament Association. Yeah, those days,
Yes.
very, very popular, moral rearmament. And I don't know whether this association started maybe from America, but became very popular in England then, Moral Rearmament Association. You see? And they were mostly Christian, but they go to church and everything. But one important thing is that they group together every weekend or so, or every month or so, at a certain place, maybe different houses, group together and make in our opinion, it's a meditation. But they say quiet time. Quiet time. So they just group together, had a quiet time. Okay? Quiet time. And during this quiet time, as far as I know, they think about Jesus Christ and everything. Right? And because I knew them very well, they knew I was a Buddhist. And they asked me about Buddhism. I don't know too much, but one thing I know, I told them Buddhism. And they took me to church every weekend, try to teach me Christianity, everything. But one thing about it is this, you see, maybe they are away from London and everything, they felt pity on me. You know the reason? Because Jesus Christ is a savior. Buddha is not a savior. You have to do your own work. They felt pity on me. There was no savior. I have no. He said, why you take up such a religion? No savior. Therefore, in one of their quiet time, towards the end of my school days, all came to the same conclusion that I be sent to Geneva to attend one of the great meetings in Geneva, MRE meeting. That was a
moral rearmament,
in Geneva. Therefore, one of the school holiday, I was sent there to attend in Geneva this MRE headquarters there, and there was a sudden celebration in this Geneva then, and I was there for 1 week.
And you didn't get converted.
God.
It was like a holiday again for you, was it? A holiday trip.
That's how the British are.
I missed. How did you get involved in the moral rearmament? How did you connect with them? How did they find you? Why did you end up going to moral rearmament meetings?
Because you see, as I said to you, I knew a lot of people.
Yeah.
And then through the family.
Yes.
And there was one lady working in the post office. She was a kind of the leader in this moral rearmament. We had to go to post office to draw the money and that kind of thing. So I knew them very well. And through her, the moral rearmament group felt pity on me.
So that was another experience of moral rearmament.
Therefore, campaign experience and moral rearmament experience.
What happened next?
And in one of the school holidays, I went to France, Italy, and Switzerland on motorbike, but this time with a friend of mine, Burmese friend of mine, who was studying in London. Therefore, I went all over the places in motorbike.
So the money you were paid by the company allowed you to do that, so it wasn't bad.
Yeah.
I suppose you saved some up.
There was not much expenses.
Right.
Yeah. You see, as I said to you, I joined the camping club.
Right.
And because I'm a member, I can stay there.
Right.
I put my own tent.
And what was it like travelling in Europe? Is it with a Burmese? What passport did you have? A British passport or a Burmese passport? Can you remember?
I don't remember, but
you were independent.
I think British, Burmese passport.
Yeah. So no problems.
No problem. I can go there. Yeah, quite
they
easy.
Didn't say who's this.
Traveling,
Yeah.
The Alps mountain and everything. Those days, no tunnel.
Yeah.
I had.
Wonderful memories, right?
Yeah. Another thing, during my school day was that school curriculum requires that we be trained at a certain mind for 2-3 months during this 3 years period. I think after second year we were trained. Therefore, after second year school holiday period, you see, we have to go outside to get some certain training. And I wanted to go to Canada, you see, to get the training. You see, therefore I applied to go there, and the school agreed that I go there. But what actually happened was, I think their underground mine has a kind of a limit, saying that my weight will be certain weight. Therefore, you see, my weight is less than their requirement. Therefore, I was rejected.
Goodness.
Therefore, I couldn't go to Canada for training. Therefore, what else to do? There's nowhere else to go. Anyway, school has a list of the company who will accept the training. Therefore, they say, okay, you go to Norway. You go to Norway, and you see, I do not know too much about geology or geography. Especially, as I said, I jump classes. You see, there's a mine there in Spitsbergen. I don't know where Spitsbergen is. But I know Bergen is the Norwegian capital. Therefore, will you go? Okay, I will go. And this, again, I thought it was very near Bergen. Therefore, I took the motorbike.
On the ferry.
On the ferry. Went over to Bergen. There, and tried to inquire where Spitsbergen is. Spitsbergen is in the Greenland.
That's a different island.
No, don't know what to do. Got a motorbike, Greenland, another big journey. I don't know. Anyway, you see, those days people are different. See, on the way to Norway, I came across another boy, you see, maybe the student, I don't know. He's a Norwegian. He said, I got trouble there, what to do? He said, leave your motorbike with me, you go. Because you cannot take motorbike to... I just left. Nothing happened to the bike.
He kept it for you.
Yeah, only after left. Anyway, I went to Spitsbergen.
But don't you have to fly to this?
No, I had to go by bus to right to the north of
Arctic Circle.
A place called I don't know the name. Anyway, very top of Norway, and after that sea journey, maybe 1 day journey by boat to Greenland, and there the mine I walked happened to be a coal mine. You see?
Coal mine.
Yeah, coal. Yeah, and it is, I think, very near to North Pole. Very near, and all around the mine were icebergs, glaciers and everything. And I worked there maybe for 2 months there, but they were very, very good. Only thing is, you see, those days, they don't allow anyone in that area unless you work in the mine. There's no resident, no nothing. All of them are working because they got no food, nothing there. Everything has to be imported from Norway. And therefore, there was no restaurant, nothing. They got dining hall for the mine people. Therefore, we stay in the barrack and eat in the dining hall and walk, come back and stay there.
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, very much.
But cold.
Yeah, very cold. One thing I remember is during weekend, you see, there are other people like myself, not Burmese, but European, working there for their, those days European students, they have to make their own money. During holiday, they work, then attend. Yeah, and those people I knew, and we went all together to the glaciers and tried to engrave our name on there.
And all of you, did you speak English from the time you were a little boy? Or?
I was attached to, I think, 2 English students to work in the coal face for the first 1 month. Then I was attached, it was a training, you see. Then I was attached with the Norwegian miners to do tunneling and that kind of thing. I was given good training there. Only thing is, they cannot speak English.
Right.
I cannot speak Norwegian. Therefore,
so you did a lot in your 3 years in Europe. Were you a shy person? Because it sounds like you were not shy.
You see, this kind of chance, you see, I don't think anybody could have happened. Yeah, just by chance, it just happened.
And a very good employer.
Very good.
Who paid all of
those days, I think, if I remember correctly, I think they got 2 mines. That this company got 2 mines. One mine, when I got there, was still being burned. I think during the Japanese was a Second World War, German came over and fired the mine. And because it is a coal mine, still it is a fire.
So years later, it was still burning.
But smoke only, no flame, smoke coming out.
So then what happened?
And that was during my school days.
So that's in 1953 to
1956.
And then what happened?
And after 1956, I came back. And joined this Burma Corporation Limited. Worked there for 4 years. And as I said to you, after 4 years period, I went to this Broken Hill mine and then to Mount Isa and came back and continued working there.
Did you get married at any stage? Married?
Yeah.
Did you get married?
Oh, during up to that, I think I got married only 1960 or something.
Oh, you were already 30.
Yeah. 96. Yeah. And those days, people like myself got a kind of a contract with the company to work. And there was one lady, the medical doctor girl, and she also signed a contract with the company to work. You see, those days, you can work with the company as a sort of company employee, or you can join the government. But if you join the company, you got a better pay, better facility only then. But the only trouble is that there was no pension scheme, provident fund and that kind of thing. But government is a pension scheme. That's the only difference. Therefore, because of the better pay and everything, a lot of people join it.
The private.
Yeah. And my wife was the medical doctor. And this bottom mine and our facility, you see, bottom mine itself from the government point of view, Boren is just a village. From government, you see, they got township, divisional level, and this kind of thing. You see, Boren itself is under what we call Namtu Township. Namtu is a town. A township, Boren is the village.
Small.
Therefore, they don't have medical facility there at all. Nothing. Therefore, what we have to do is this company, mining company, has to establish their own medical facility. Therefore, we had very good hospital built in Boren mine and another good hospital in Namtu. And our hospital is better standard than the government hospital those days.
And your wife was working as...
My wife was working in Namtu Hospital.
Right.
Yeah. Namtu and Boren is 12 miles from there, but under the same company. And she also worked, term of the contract was 4 years. I think she came to the same year as myself, 1956. As I joined as a mine engineer, she joined as a medical officer. And after 4 years, we got married. And therefore we got married only after 60,
1960.
1960, yeah.
And had she studied all her medicine in Yangon, or did she?
Yeah, she studied all the medicine in Yangon.
Right.
Yeah.
So your families did not know each other. It was just a love match.
Yeah.
So after the 4 years, you took the time and you went to Australia.
Yeah.
What happened then in your career? Because we're coming up to 1962.
After this, you see, I came back and joined. During this period, you see, our company was 1951 limited. I think in year 1965, I think so. Exact year, I don't know. Anyway, in year 1965, our company was nationalized. Okay?
Yeah.
We joined a private company. We were nationalized. Then nationalization means you become the government. So automatically I became the government servant. And so is she.
And what rank were you at that time? Were you a manager, or were you still a junior person in the mine in 1960? What level were you in the company?
You see, I started the mining at the Boren mine as what they call student engineer. Started. Then gradually was promoted, and therefore I worked as a mine surveyor and then ship boss. We look after the ship. Then mine foreman gradually, then become the mining engineer. After so many years,
How many
I
years?
became the mining engineer.
How long did it take?
Up to this 1965, up to 1965, I was just a mining engineer. After going through all these process and everything.
Right. So you became a mining engineer in 1965.
Mining, designated as a mining
Yeah,
engineer.
yeah. And was there an immediate change?
When 1965, when government nationalized it, you see, those days, most of the people working in the mine were British, Australian, and Gurkha. You know Gurkha? Yeah. Because you see, it is a foreign-owned mine, and Burmese people are not interested in mining. You don't find any Burmese miner at all. Yeah, most of our laborers and miners are Gurkhas. I work with them very, very closely with them. And also, most of the people in the management, like ship boss and foremen and everybody, they are Australian. British is only in the top level.
So who was Baldwin owned? Who owned 1951 at that time? Who owned the?
1951, Burma Mines Limited.
Who owned it?
That is a British company. I think British American company. It's situated in London.
Right.
Yeah, and government 51%. The British company owned 49%.
Oh, from the beginning.
Yeah, when it was a joint venture.
Right.
Yeah.
And did it change immediately? The government took over, nationalised.
When they nationalized it, you see, all the 1951 they made a scrap, and they give another name, Burmese name. You see.
Right.
I think Myanmar foreign longan.
But all the foreigners leave.
All the foreigners left, and I was only then left, you see, and then I was promoted as a mine superintendent.
So how many Burmese were in the management at that time?
Those days, maybe 4 of us, as an engineer, 2 together. We trained together. We were trained together same time as myself. I work as a mining engineer, and he was working as a metallurgist. Yeah, as a 2. And 2 other engineers trained same days in Cambon, but when they are later on, after we returned, and they came back and worked. But the thing is, when they came back, they married the English girls.
Before nationalisation.
Both of them came and worked with us, and having married the English girl. And therefore, you see, when government nationalized it, they don't want to work there anymore. Therefore, they left. Therefore, they went to England.
And just left the 2 of you?
Only 2 of us left. One is a metallurgist, another mining engineer. As manager, I was the only one.
So you became like mine superintendent?
Mine superintendent by 1965, I think, when they nationalized it.
So that was very senior for a young man.
Yeah, very senior, yeah. I think those days, I think it was the highest pay in the government level. Yeah. If I remember correctly, I was paid at a higher level. Maybe I was paid 1,600 kyats. Present about $2 anyway per month. Those days, 2,000 kyats per month I was paid before nationalization. And when government nationalized it, they look at my pay and said, your pay is higher than the government pay, therefore they cut my pay.
And what happened then?
And there was, you see, I worked so many years in foreign mine, and many things happened, you see. Therefore, I want to now go over to the mining thing, shall we?
Sure.
Yeah. You see, when I joined the foreign mine in 1956, it was just after the World War, and just after this joint venture started. The problem is foreign mine was, pre-war time, operated by the British, as you know, SP and all the people who work there. Do you know the story? Foreign mine was started by President Hoover You know this, yeah. Anyway, the Borin mine is when we got there, it went down. The shaft, there was a shaft there. It went down up to what we call number 12 level. Each level is about 100 feet. Therefore, 12 level is 1,000 feet. Yeah. Anyway, in fact, it is 1,400 feet. You see? But because of the World War, Second World War, British left. Mine was left, no one there. And Japanese came and occupied the place. They don't care too much about it. They don't have too much facility. Therefore, mine was flooded up to 600 feet level. The whole bottom line flooded. The whole, all the working places, everything flooded. Okay? Therefore, when I joined the company, anything below was flooded. The most of our work was recovery work. See? That is very, very important, very recovery work. And another thing was this. During British time, they worked the mine systematically. They got all the records of where the working places are, where the working places are, where drives are, where crosses are, everything was kept on record. The whole lot destroyed during the Japanese period. No record. The only record we have was when British left because of the Japanese occupation, they took away what we call essay plan. You see, before they started mine, they had the essay of all the working places. But the only document we have is the essay plan. No working place where the work, no one there, no one there. All British left, everything. Therefore, everybody who worked there is a new people. Therefore, to recover this area, how to do this? That's very important. And another thing is, during this British period, Boring mine was operated is what they call square set stoping system, which means, you see, support were made by the timber. And excavation after drawing out the ore were refilled by the rock quarry from the surface. Therefore, square set mining with rock filling. Timber, they go rotten. Okay?
Under the water.
And the water flooded. And rock fill subside. Therefore, you see, they could not fill anything tightly. Therefore, everywhere we go, the roof and everything were danger of falling down. At that position, we have to recover all the old working places. Therefore, we install pumps and everything. We pump out. As water recedes, we try to recover all the drives, cross-cuts and stroke, step by step. And very, very hard job. I think it may take maybe 4 years to do this. And we recover up to this number 10 level. And as we recover them, we install pumps and everything gradually and the whole thing.
So after 4 years, you had all the levels operating.
Of course, the operation has to continue. Therefore, the level above 600 feet level, we work. But level below the level or the recovery work. And recovery work is face a danger every day.
Was the government interested in the mine or not so interested?
I think they were quite interested. 1951, when I joined this, the government was quite interested. Yeah.
No, but I'm talking 1965 when the government, when they nationalised. Did they give you enough equipment, funding?
I think those days everything was funded by the British.
No, but after 65, when it got nationalised.
1950s, 65, you see, those days, one thing about it is we have some good relation with foreign people. Foreign people.
Purchasing.
So, foreign people were very interested. If I remember correctly, the Germans were very interested in Boren mine.
To buy the ore.
Not to buy, you see, what those days, and then they have what they call technical assistance program, government to government technical assistance program. Therefore, they give assistance to rehabilitation of all the industry, everything. And for the German, they were interested, as far as I know, interested in Boren mine. Therefore, I had a very, very good relation with the German government, and they came over. They sent, their experts and everything. They gave me financial aid to do this thing.
That would have been the East Germans, right?
West German. Those days, East and West are
still the same,
divided. Yeah.
It was the West German.
West German.
Not East German.
Yeah.
West German.
No, not East German. West German.
Okay.
West German government. Yeah.
One other story which you've told me before, which I think everybody would like to hear.
Huh?
Everyone would like to hear the story of the stolen silver.
Say what? Anyway, German gave a lot of technical assistance program, and therefore, what they did was mining method. Mining method, as I said to you, it is very, very outdated. Therefore, they taught us how to change the mining method to the new method. And in this new method, they give us a certain training. And also this new method needs a filling not by the rock, by the concentration waste. Mill tailing, we call it. Mill tailing filling. Therefore, they build the mill at Boren itself. That end product we sell, the tailing we fill. And therefore, the production becomes very, very good. That is, that they changed the mining method. Through the German assistance program, we changed the mining method and became very efficient and safe. And another one German did for us was that in the pre-war time, in a place called Namtu, where my wife worked, the British government has a concentration mill, 1,000 ton per day concentration mill. They built it and they operated it pre-war time. During the war time, because of the occupation of Japanese coming in, they burned it down. Okay? Therefore, the whole thing was burned down. There was no mill. But around the mill, there's a tailing dam there. But those days, many, many years, the technical thing has improved. Therefore, with the German assistance program, we inspected this mill tailing area around the ore mine and found that there was a big silver content in there. They gave me what to do with this, what's the process to do and everything. And during my time, I could not manage to build the plant. But later on, they built the plant and treated it. That is another. And another one, German did for us was that You see, body mine concentrate was treated in Namtu. The Namtu has a smelter. We call lead smelter. And this lead smelter was built in Namtu in 1908.
Very old.
1908. You see?
Very old smelter.
Very old smelter. Therefore, technology out of date. But body mine produce lead and zinc. They can treat lead. They cannot treat zinc, the smelter. Therefore, all the slag were left around the smelter. Big pile of slag around the smelter.
Zinc slag.
Zinc. And you know broken in mine, and broken in mine also long time ago they shipped the concentrate down to Port Perry, I think, Port Perry, and treat there. And the same thing happened. They left the slag around the area, but they have developed technology in the meantime. Australia. The same with German. German also had developed slag treatment thing. But I had connection with Germany. Therefore, German, through them, we drilled so many holes in the slag pipe, tried to establish the tonnage, zinc content, and they tried to introduce this slag, what they call slag fuming plant, along the line with the German factory. Yeah. And that also hasn't been built up to now. It's still there. 3 million tons of slag still there.
Wow.
15% zinc. Up to now, they don't have that anyone who will do this.
Why not?
I don't know. Yeah, it is still there. Still there.
So will you tell the story of the stolen?
Yeah. And as I said to you, you see, this lead smelter can only produce lead, pure lead. We call refined lead, 99.99% refined, and refined silver, 99.99 silver. And I think the story I told you about was, you see, those days, in the joint venture period day, the company owned an aircraft, and we use this aircraft every week to fly from Lashio to Yangon. And the main job for the aircraft is to ship the silver out from Lashio to Yangon and to bring some sort of food and every stuff for the people. That was the main job. Therefore, every month or so, production of our silver, we shipped it to Lashio. And Lashio, there was a special vault in the army camp. And we kept them there until the plane comes over, pick them up and go there. You see? Because between Namtu and Lashio was insurgent area. We were the only area free of insurgent.
Would they be Shan?
Yeah, Shan, yeah. Therefore, very dangerous. Anyway, one day, we lost all what we kept in Lashio.
Oh, the trucks had already got
The
there.
reason was, and then somebody came and raided the place, killed the guards, and took the silver away. The insurgent.
Right.
We don't know who are they. Anyway, we lost them. What to do? Anyway, we tried to find out where it went to and everything. We could not do anything. During that time, there was a lot of trouble between China and us, the border there. And then Kuomintang group, and that's kind of the many problem. You see, I don't know exactly, but what the government did was, you see, they have a group form, not the army, a group form, and that group were allowed to move about in the border area. They can do whatever they like, and army need not go to this area. You see, a kind of the barrier. This was led by Lose, Asia War chief. And he was stationed in Lasho, and because we have the very good, we own the aircraft in Lasho and everything, we have a lot of traffic going between Lasho and us, and we know a lot of people in Lasho. We came to know him, you see. As a drug lord, we knew him. Yeah. Anyway, we asked for this help, and he helped us and brought them back over from Thailand. I don't know how he did it.
And then I think you said you sometimes he retired at the end to Yangon and used to play golf with him.
Yeah. Another thing that I may not have told you. As I said to you, we got a lot of technical assistance program, and one day at the United Nations people, I think, gave us some sort of assistance, and their assistance was to do diamond drilling around Borin mine, diamond drilling work, and they engaged some company to carry out the diamond drilling work. And there, in this company, there was one German engineer looking after this operation. And this area, like this, supposing this is our mine site, and we had to go along this and go around it, and drilling site is somewhere here. There's a mountain in between, you see?
Yeah.
Anyway, every day he went along this, go there and drill, and come back and nice job in Borden. That was an everyday affair. Anyway, as I said to you, those days insurgents were active all around here. Therefore, we always send him with a bodyguard.
Right.
But this time with a police bodyguard. Therefore, police bodyguard always go there with him, one in front, one at the back, and he in the center. And one day, as he returned from there, they came across few people come in opposite direction. And that group, led past the first policeman, the first policeman just went there, then kidnapped the German, killed the next one, shot the next one, and took them along another route into the jungle. When we knew about it, they've already moved. That was evening time, you see, already. Yeah. And because when the dark comes, nobody dare go anywhere. Anyway, you can't trace him anymore. Finished. Anyway, we were a great problem, and this problem is a reason why I came to know that German very well. From the problem, we got advantage. You see? Therefore, we lost a German expert, and German embassy very angry with us.
But did they ever catch him, ever release him? Did they ever get the hostage back?
Yeah, I'll tell you that. Anyway, then of course we don't know what to do. Therefore, we try to make inquiry as to whereabout he is and this kind of thing. We informed the army. Army surrounded big area. They didn't actually go there, but they surrounded the big area so that they cannot escape. Therefore, you see, the insurgent plan were to take him to Thailand for ransom payment and everything. But because army has circled it, they could not move. Anyway, we sent Shan people to do some sort of negotiation. I got message from this German that don't worry about me. I am very well treated. But try to rescue me time. But they don't harm me. Anyway, through some sort of Shan group, and they talk with the insurgent. Maybe they make some payment, and that I don't know. Anyway, one day he was released and returned. I went and met him there and sent him back to Germany.
Because you were at that time responsible for
I was a mine superintendent there.
Does that mean the top? Does that mean?
We got a general manager and management in Yangon and everybody.
Right.
But you see, because of this, German embassy people came and go every time. Anyway, that man, when he returned, we asked him the story. You see how he was treated. Because he was a young engineer like us.
Right.
You see, he said in the insurgent camp, they move about every day. They did not stay in one place anytime. Tonight, this place, another they move on. So the army could not trace them. You see, that was one reason. Another thing was that, you see, they were treating him very, very well and tried to give everything possible. But as the time goes on, they run out of food. And they wanted to give the German the beer. You know what he said? Beer, he wanted to drink chill beer. There's no refrigerator, nothing. What they did was, they brought beer from somewhere, put them in the stream. Stream was very cold in that area. Make it chill and only then treat it. And this German, after he returned to Germany, he told me that, you see, some reason he was released. Maybe German government paid them. Maybe we don't know, but they don't want to emphasize this. But what he said was, he was told not to publicize his stay with the insurgent, because the newspaper men were just waiting for him to get a story. And that was the thing.
So how long were you in? How many years? 14 years. How long were you? What happened next after Borden?
I was in Borden all along. And you see, another thing that happened was this. You see, we were called number 1 mining corporation. And number 1 mining was responsible for lead, zinc, silver. In Moyua, the copper mine was about to start. You know Moyua, copper mine was about to start. And therefore, those days, copper was under mining number 3. No, number 1.
Yeah.
Mining number 3, MD, was my senior. But for some reason, I think he died. After signing the contract of developing Moya with the Yugoslav people. They signed a contract. With him, they signed a contract. But he died. And for the reason known to me, number 3, copper was put under number 1 mining corporation charge. And therefore, I was told to work copper mine to develop it.
So you moved from Baldwin?
Yeah. Therefore, I became had to take over this copper mine. And those days, Yugoslav and Myanmar government, they make some sort of agreement to develop the copper mine. And what they did was they gave me a group of people from number 3 mining, group of people to look after this. I was to take charge.
Right.
Anyway, we did it. We established open pit mining, and the thing is this: the flotation method of recovery.
Right.
You see, and through the whole this program, you see, I was involved.
Where was that mine?
Moya.
Moya, you said that.
Moya.
And so did you move from Baldwin to Moya?
I did not move. I was transferred to Yangon.
Okay.
I was transferred to Yangon from Baldwin.
Yeah.
From Yangon, I managed both Baldwin and copper mine.
What were you then? You're not mining superintendent. You must have been.
They call firstly engineering, some sort of thing. Anyway, some sort of designation they gave me to look after both.
2 months.
Yeah. The thing
What year are we then, approximately?
Yeah.
So you went to Baldwin in
1994 or something. Yeah.
65 was when they nationalised.
Yeah.
74 or something.
Yeah. Anyway, this mine, we develop it. And the only trouble is that the process is this, as I said, flotation method. Therefore, we could produce only concentrate. And the concentrate is about 20% copper. Therefore, when we sell, the only place we can sell is to Japan.
Right, because of
and therefore we were penalized because we have so many other ingredients in it, and there's kind of many trouble there. But still, we got no other process, no other people to work with us. Therefore we went on. And then what happened was this Ivanhoe came in. Ivanhoe came in, and
but that's quite late. That's
I think 94 or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
But before that, you were. When did you become?
Yeah, then I became the deputy minister in 1986.
86. Until when?
Yeah.
Until when?
Until 88.
86 to 88. After.
Yeah.
And then.
And therefore, when Ivanhoe came in, they told the government they can offer the better process. Government do not agree. They say prove it. Prove it. Therefore, they build what they call pilot plant.
Right.
Pilot plant and prove it.
Right.
Then only they agree, and therefore they scrap this flotation plant and started this present mining method.
Right.
That's why I was involved in the copper mining also.
But this is after you retired, or this is before?
No, before I retired.
Before retired.
Yeah, you see.
But what's the period between? Must be 74 and 86.
Yeah.
You were based in Yangon.
The base in Yangon, working on
the copper and those 2 months.
Yeah.
And then, so the process of becoming deputy minister, which is really the most senior professional position, because all the ministers were generals at that time, right? So, how was the ministry run in that period? Was it efficient or not efficient? Or?
You see, as far as the ministry goes, you see, I work with so many ministers throughout my life. The first minister I worked as a 1951 limited was a naval officer. Very good, good intelligence, good understanding, and good then also very good naval officer. Then when he retired, army officer came in. This army officer was GTI graduate. GTI is we are BSc. This is a technical college we have there. These are the GTI graduate. Therefore, we were both engineering people. Therefore, I was very close with this minister, and that minister later on became the prime minister. Therefore, those were very good working.
Who is that? This is Prime Minister under Ne Win during that time.
Okay. Anyway, after that, a geologist became our minister.
He was a
after this army, the geologist became our minister, and this geologist was my schoolmate. See, my schoolmate, and he used to be education minister. He used to be education minister until he was transferred to us as a mine minister.
But weren't all the ministers ex-military or military?
Momonka, I think, yeah. Momonka, brigadier, town line or something. Anyway, this geologist minister, he was the best. You see, and he knows all about mining and everything because his subject
was
you
mining.
see, and only thing is he was from education department. Therefore, we made a very good relation with the university. Therefore, with university, technical knowledge and everything come up. Therefore, all of them technically very sound. The only problem is this. I think he was a Chinese. He was Chinese, and he became very popular throughout the government cabinet circle. He was so intelligent, very good, and they say, you see, he will be competing Ne Win.
Yeah.
Very strong. Therefore, Ne Win chuck him
and put in a general.
And later on, they put all the general together.
So during your period, though, you had a general in '86, wouldn't you? You would have had a general as a minister.
I think
10.
My latest minister is now the president of the party.
NLD.
No, not NLD. It's the opposition
The
to
Army-
NLD.
Army Party.
Army party, yeah. He's a president now. He's still around. Yeah, he's still around.
So, what's your reflections on, where the mining industry is now in 2017? What needs to be done, do you think?
They win.
No, now, do you have any comments on the mining?
Mining, you see, at the moment, you see, before mining, you see, the story with mining is, long time ago, mine and oil industry, they were together under the same ministry. Okay?
Yeah.
And therefore, oil industry is very advanced in Myanmar.
Yeah.
Much advanced than mining.
Yeah.
Oil industry those
Yeah.
days.
Yeah.
But later on, you see, people like this Dr. Nini and all these people came, and mining industry became very popular. Therefore, we separated from oil industry. Therefore, they gave oil ministry and my ministry. My ministry is separated.
Yeah.
But recently, even the my ministry is no more present. They call environmental management industry. Isn't it?
A downgrading.
Yeah.
in
Mineral
importance.
resources and
Yeah.
environmental management. And the man who controls it is a forest officer. Yeah. You see, personally, I know him personally, he's good.
Yeah.
But the problem is, you see, all the people around him were not interested in mining. You see, throughout the period, after Nini, geologist time, throughout that period, army people were controlling the mine ministry. What they did was, you see, army people were given their army pension after working maybe 15 years or something.
Yeah.
Not like government. Government is 30 years. Therefore, after they got the pension, they were sent to the government position to work. Therefore, a lot of army people,
Yeah.
when they were given pension, they were still young. And the army government, therefore, they want to give them the job.
Yeah.
Therefore, they were transferred to different departments, the whole country. Therefore, now the whole of the Ministry of Mine is filled with the army, ex-army people. Therefore, they are not interested in the mining.
Yeah.
And especially now, you see, they are the people who the present minister has to manage. All their recommendations are environmental, everything. No proper mining at all. They were very, very weak. Not that it was meant intentionally,
Yeah.
but I don't think he has any control.
And just to finish off, did you have children? Did you and your wife have children?
Yeah, I have two daughters. One daughter, younger daughter, is married, and she's got three children.
And where is she?
My grandchildren, and out of my three children, you see, two are in the university. One is in the primary school.
Are they grandchildren?
Three grandchildren.
So that your two daughters.
I have
two daughters.
staying together.
They stay here?
Yeah, they are here.
Right. But two daughters, both married?
No, I got two daughters.
Yeah.
The younger daughter got married,
Right.
and they got three children.
Right.
My grandchildren.
Right.
And that family also lived with me.
Yeah.
And my elder daughter,
Yeah.
who is not married,
Yeah.
also lived with me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Therefore, we are all together in one place.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Lovely. Yeah. So, any other reflections to finish? Anything you can think of about the mining?
Mining, as I said, another thing I think I need to tell you is this. When Ivanhoe came, as I said to you, we work this, copper mine. But Ivanhoe have interest in a lot of mining, lot of different minerals and everything. And another thing is that they are interested to find some more mines. You see, beside the copper mine. Therefore, Ivanhoe has two branches. One branch of Ivanhoe concentrated on exploration. Another branch working in the copper mine. Therefore, I was attached to the exploration side of the mine. Therefore, we looked all over the country, everywhere, for the possible future mine. We made a lot of study and everything. And another thing is, the people who are attached to this, the people like Mr. Carwin, who found the Mongolia mine. And I don't know whether you heard about it or not. Dr. Mitchell is a very, very well-known geologist from England. They are still around. I think Carwin has already retired, but Dr. Mitchell is still around here. Therefore, I work very closely with them, and therefore, you see, I'll show you.
Opening up the cupboard. Yeah.
All the reports.
All the reports.
All of the reports. Downstairs, I got two mirror like this filled. Yeah.
Valuable reports.
Yeah, all the report on the possible, copper, lead, zinc, and silver deposit, tin tungsten. The whole country, I got the record here.
They'll be very useful to someone in the future.
And therefore, they were very interested. And those days, before the present government, those days, you see, the ministry, what they did was like this. They block out the area in the country, block out a certain area. Say this area is a lead zinc possibility, this area is a tin tungsten possibility, this area is a gold possibility, and the geological department of the tin, they block out the area. Okay?
Yeah.
And this block out the area, then they advertise it in the newspaper saying that anybody who want to do any exploration work in the area will have to make their bid. There are a lot of foreign companies come and make the bidding. You see? As I said, come and block all the area, and we compete in bidding the area. Okay? And each area is about 1,400 square meters. So many areas blocked out in Myanmar every year. Therefore, Ivanhoe competed with the other company. Newmont and those days, you see, so many other companies come and compete. I will know because Dr. Mitchell is here. Dr. Mitchell worked with the government for so many years. Yeah? As a United Nations expert, as so many experts, he worked there. Therefore, he knows the whole lot. Therefore, we make so many people. Therefore, all these areas we bid and won, and we did geological survey, geochemical survey, diamond drilling, and everything. Therefore, we have a lot of data on the whole of Myanmar on mining possibility. You see, and one of the area we were interested is in a place called Moti Town. Yeah? Moti Town is a gold deposit area. It was unknown area, but it is in the block, not known in the block. Yeah? We won the block. This Ivanhoe won the block, and we made. You see, firstly, what we did was the area is so big, mountainous and everything. Therefore, we made the kind of the area survey. And the area survey record I have. Then ground survey. Ground survey means geological survey, geochemical survey. Then diamond drilling. All these then we did it. And in this particular area I was about to tell you is called Moti Town. Moti Town in Burmese is the mountain is so high that it reaches the sky. Yeah? This area, very big, very good gold deposit. But the only problem with this is the veins are very narrow. Veins are very narrow, but very rich.
This is gold.
Gold, yeah. Very rich, but very narrow. Therefore, anyway, we try to develop it. And this mine, this area, is very similar to one area in Australia. And Dr. Mitchell invited those people from Australia to come and have a look at it. You see, exactly like that area. Narrow vein, but go deep down. Still working in Australia. Therefore, we wanted to develop it. Therefore, we made all the plans and everything. You see, what I want to say is this. Narrow vein, rich. But the modern method is an open cast because it reaches the surface. Open cast would have been very, very good. But since the narrow vein, if you do the open cast mining, go deep down, a lot of waste will be extracted. Where are the waste be put? And the area is in the northern reaches of very important river in Myanmar. And it is was a geologically unstable area, what we call PU fault. Big fault around Myanmar. It is adjacent to this. And we don't know what to do. So we try Australian expert and try to think about it, a mining method. Therefore, they introduce some sort of special mining method to go with it. No open pit. Therefore, no waste. Just this. Okay? And another thing is, it is a gold. Treatment of gold is cyanide. Yeah. But if you use cyanide in this area, it is upper reaches of the river. Suppose in big rainfall, spillage, what will happen to downstream area? Therefore, we as the Australian people try to make their accommodation. Therefore, they made their accommodation, the kind of work they do, and they tested it out in their laboratory, and they brought in a special method. 94% recovery possible. No cyanide. Any waste developed from the mill will be packed in the what they call textile tube and stack them on the mountainside, and tree will be overgrown. It's a very, very big company in Australia working on it, and they made a recommendation. We are going to adopt this.
But Ivanhoe is not still working here, is it?
That's right.
Yeah.
That was the whole plan. Therefore, we work with the area, getting suggestions from all over the place, like treatment, waste disposal, everything, future. Because the Australian people say, just like their mind, and their mind is over 100 years old, therefore we have to think long way. Government say, we don't give you any extension of your contract. Cancel.
What year was this? When was this?
94, I think. Cancel. Cancel. All your proposal cancel. And the reason why they did was this. Ivanhoe was working, as I said, in copper mine. Ivanhoe, in the meantime, has found the Mongolia deposit. I think I told you about it. Mongolia deposit has a big potential, better potential. But Ivanhoe had no money to do this, such a big deposit. Small mine, yes, but not Mongolia deposit. They went around all over the place, tried to find a partner. They found a partner, and the partner say, we are the big company, but most of our investors are American. But if they know we join Ivanhoe, who was working in Myanmar has an American sanction, they will back out. Therefore, you make your own choice. Get out from Myanmar if you want our assistance. They were freelance, Ivanhoe chairman had no choice. Therefore, they sold their whole interest to the Chinese people who are the present owner. Because of that situation there, government look upon Ivanhoe as some sort of people who are against it. And reflection is on this Modita. They say, no more. And they struck the agreement with us. Therefore, Ivanhoe had to get out from the Modita and get out from here altogether.
Kokotan, I think I better let you rest. That's been a fantastic story. So thank you so much for your time. Thank you.